right, Martin Popoff here with another edition of Reliving Old Reviews is a useless tool of confusion. We are going to be looking at an old review of UFO Force-It. We haven't actually done this album at all in this series. God, we've done about over 100 of these. So if you like these, just Google around or check around on the YouTube, and you'll find lots and lots of this short little show that we've been doing, looking at old reviews. Because I've always loved this idea of seeing, when something's totally brand new, what the heck can they compare it to, kind of thing. Especially with the really big kind of new things like the first Black Sabbath or Sad Wings of Destiny and stuff like that. But yeah, UFO Force-It. So we're now into the second album of the Michael Schenker era, following Phenomenon. UFO Force-It. This is a review from Melody Maker, August 9th, 1975, although it is a 74 album, isn't it? So yeah, this is late. This is late coming to this, even though we're on Chrysalis. I don't know why they're so late on this. But this is a review by EM. I'm not sure who that is, but let's read this review and see if EM got it right. So, okay, man. So you're into rock, which fancies itself as art. Try Yes or Wakeman. You like a bit of crudity with your rock and roll. Give the feel-goods a spin. So it's funny. Rick Wakeman is raised to the level of Yes. I mean, Rick's going to go on and make over like 100 studio albums. And then we got Dr. Feelgood. So there's a little bit of moving towards punk rock with the whole pub rock thing. So Dr. Feelgood's kind of a big deal, right? How about volume, the kind that beats you to your knees, and a riff which kicks you in the head while you are down, a lead guitar line which slices you upwards from the stomach? That's Force-It, or at least the dominant part of the album. Okay, so realizing that it is heavy rock and it is uncommonly heavy, so it's good when a review, when there's not a lot of heavy rock in the world, points out, this is kind of remarkably different music, right? In between the volume and the brashness, there are a couple of calmer moments which serve as breathing spaces before the next aural assault. And despite the basic riff formation of most of the songs on Force-It, UFO sound a cut above most of the bands currently doing the rounds with a brash style. Much of this is because of guitarist Michael Schenker, who manages to avoid the usual heavy rock cliches and shows refreshing creativity at times. Totally believe that. I've always said Michael is a nice combination, especially later on when he develops his style. He's a combination between Teutonic, Euro ideas and hair metal. So he's like a very commercial version of an Yngwie Malmsteen kind of thing, and kind of a wider vocabulary, like more less overtly classical, right? He is the second guitarist of Great Promise produced by UFO. The other was Mick Bolton, who left in 1973, but not before putting down the Ultimate and Stereo Trip albums with the band Flying. Yeah, that's a big exaggeration. We don't really remember Mick as a great guitarist, and those albums are very crude and simple. They're just not that good. But at least recognizing the past, that we are onto the second version of UFO here. Whereas Flying was made up of longer tunes with a great deal of them devoted to instrumental passages, Force-It sticks to a shorter formula, showcasing vocalist Phil Mogg at his best. His powerful voice gets hold of each song, molds it, and stays in command. He can race along over Schenker's raunchy rhythm playing or slow down and put feeling into a melodic number. Schenker, too, can force an aggressive riff out of the axe, then spin your head around with a solo, which defies the usual structures of the rock guitar. So I guess subtly recognizing here that Michael is not particularly blues-based, and 1974 is still early. We're still post-British blues boom with a lot of our hard rock, especially in America with your Mountains and your Cactus and your Amboy Dukes and not much else. Aerosmith's coming up. Blue Oyster Cult's sounding dated still. So yeah, Michael is a breath of fresh air. Absolutely. Try his work out on High Flyer and Between the Walls. Andee Parker on drums and Pete Way bass combine at their best on riffy Dance Your Life Away, leaving Schenker to fly over the frets for a solo, then hit that dirty rhythm chording again. None of the numbers fall down in their strength of writing or playing, and Robin Trower's bassist vocalist James Dewar adds backing vocals a couple of times. I totally forgot about that. I had no idea. I really did forget about that. Leo Lyons, keyboard player with 10 years after, plays piano and organ sparsely and effectively, and also did an immaculate production job. I never liked the production of Force-It. I think No Heavy Petting sounds way better. And even the Ron Nevison albums sound better. This album sounds mid-rangey, boxy. It's not very dynamic. Everything's kind of lifeless on it. I'm not crazy about the production on this album. He has brought out all the strong points in the band, and if there are any weaknesses, he's hidden them well. UFO have been flying since 1971. It's about time they were cited by a few more people. All right, good, solid review, sensible. Yeah, they should have been happy with that. It's a long review as well. Boy, we've got reviews of Al Quinn, Bob Seger, Billy Crash Craddock, Demi Rousseau. What else? Gary Wright and Wigwam on this page. Yeah, pretty darn obscure. August 9th, 1975. So there you go. I just want to check here. Do I can't remember if I'm, oh yeah, I guess I am. So at my website, martinpopoff.com, I have a much reduced list of books I'm selling over there, but I am selling the 2-part UFO story still called, let me get these up here. I've still got these ones over at martinpopoff.com. And a bunch of new stuff, Maiden, Dio, Deep Purple, big, huge hardcovers behind me here to one side. And and I've got the audio podcast. Check that out, History in 5 Songs with Martin Popoff. And check out Grant's Rock Warehouse as well. So there you go. Like and subscribe if you like this. If you join Patreon, you can get on our panels, and that gets you into you can be part of the show. We've made lots of friends through those panel shows. A lot of great stuff gets said. A lot of smart people become Patreons over here at the Contrarians. But there you go. Let us know in the comments what you think of my review of this UFO review. There you go.